Wow, this week I have been getting a lot of downloads. So, welcome to the Wisdom Circle. I appreciate you coming in. Like every week, I always start off with two protection prayers so we can welcome everyone and we're safe space in our Wisdom Circle. Divine Spirit, we gather here in the light of love and truth. We call upon the light of protection to surround and hold the sacred space. May it shield each of us, body, mind, and soul, as open to the wisdom. We invite our spirit guides, loving ancestors, and benevolent angels to join us. Walk with us as we seek truth, insight, and healing. Grant us the clarity to receive what is most needed at this time for our highest good, the good of our families, our communities, and this earth. We open our hearts a portal of remembrance where wisdom flows freely, and even our challenges become sacred teachers. We open our hearts, we release fear, we step into divine remembrance, and so it is. Amen. Aho Ashe. Directly connected to the divine and to all that is, we now call upon Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come in and connect with us now. We ask that you protect us, uplift us, and inspire us to live in alignment with our highest and greatest good. Surround us with your wings of love and stand before us, blessing our energy with your angelic qualities of strength, courage, and truth. Please clear our energy and vibration, completely releasing all negative energy, limiting beliefs, fears, illusions, and negative energetic imprints present in our energy and physical being. Please release anything that is blocking us from fully completely experiencing the love and light present in every moment. Release all that no longer serves us into the light of the divine and fill the void with unconditional love, light, and compassion. Archangel Michael, we ask that you use your sword of light to cut away all doubt, fear, guilt, or negativity which is around us. Cut any and all cords which are draining our energy and vitality across the lines of time, and assist us in reintegrating our light and personal power which has been drained back into our being now. Please guide us on our path and help us to accomplish our authentic purpose according to divine will, for the highest and greatest good. And so it is. We thank you. Amen. All right, see what the wisdom circle brings us today, what the messages from spirit. One of the things that that I've been hearing this week is to have patience with yourself. You're going through a lot of changes, and you sometimes we always want to rush to see what we want to at the end, how it's going to be, how are we, the story's going to unfold, right? How are we going to see things at to the end, or we want to know. Like my daughter's funny; she wants to always know um, the ending before she goes through anything, if it's worth it. And Spirit says you have to find the joy in the journey. It's the middle part. It's not the beginning. And that's not the end. It's the middle part that you have fun with it. Even though in the hardest times, you have to find that joy because there's something you are learning, you were meant to learn, yet you came here to experience. And that experience, if you don't realize that, is when you take that and you bring, I always say, bag of tricks, put in your bag of tricks. This is where you're going to end up meeting people and helping people the same situation, or you have knowledge of, to go and help them. So, what their struggles is what you become the mentor, you become the teacher, you become um, the grounding for some people by the messages you receive and what you have learned. So don't fear the process. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it deter you. Stay your course. Stay your healing. Stay what you want to see and hear. Wow. Here we go. Let's see what we have. The wisdom circle for this week. A lot of movement forward. A lot of movement forward. See, this is let me take a look here. The struggle is sometimes, now they're telling me, hold on, can be within our own minds and our own, in our own, what we see is a struggle, as okay, this is how they're saying, I'm sorry, overanalyzing. We tend to overanalyze things, or have a certain thing, that we always want things to be a certain way, or you doubt what you're receiving and the information you're receiving. They're saying, no, just breathe in, let it go, because you know you've already seen glimpses of what is coming to be. And they're saying the more that you release and you let go, you will move forward in a faster place, in a faster pace, accelerate forward. This is what's coming. Things are going to be moving fast. I'm hearing a lot of unfolding is being happening, and this is where they're saying you need to ground yourself and be patient. What was hard and what was I'm hearing a lot of confusion, or a lot of no more. The strife is actually leaving. We're moving out of that strife. We're illusions. We're moving out of those things. It's going forward, because look at, it's a positive moving forward. What was hard, what was the struggle, is behind us now. It's smooth sailing. And you know what? A message I received, and I have been thinking about this as well. And I've been asking spirit, I go, well, with all the struggle, what we're seeing, what is it that we're supposed to be doing, and how do we get through this? And the message was, see, the struggle with triumph and success, we're going through all this thing that's holding us back. The struggles are going to leave. Okay, if we keep forward in our vision, and we that kept them saying, we keep forward, and we honor those struggles, we honor at that moment, and release it with love, whatever's coming up, anything that comes up with an emotional, anything that's trying to stop you emotionally, a friendship coming in, a relationship shifting, thank it, and actually this keep forward, because you know you're going towards what you've always wanted in your heart. And as you do this, your heart center opens up, and any changes that you want, you're going to be successful. Here's the thing, it's not what you're moving through, what you think you're like, oh, was this a bad situation? No, you're moving through to success. Okay, don't be afraid, because look at, prosperity begins. And there's like, prosperity begins because you stay the course, you what you've planted, what you've wanted to grow. And it might be just one thing at a time, it's one day, you take that and you go forward. It is coming to be what you want to create in your life. And I feel a lot of love. You guys wanted more peace. What you want in your life is more peace, more grounding, more clarity, more connection. That is what you have created in your mind. And what they're showing me is to keep focused, no matter what is going out. What do you want in your life at this time? What is it you truly want in your heart? I have asked, some clients that came to me, is, what is it your heart? Remember, it's the one thing that you look, what opens that heart? What makes you happy when you decide to go forward and you want to create something, or you want to write something, or how does that feel? It's about checking in self. How does it feel in your body? Where are you moving towards? What does it feel good? That's what the spirit has been saying. What do you love? Remember you. How does it feel? Doesn't matter what's going on. It's when you become centered with your heart, it's easier to move forward, because look, spiritual strength, right? You get your faith being strong and trusting that. And that's what's coming in, is that you're really starting to trust the spirits, the information you're receiving, the guide connection to source, and getting out of this fear. Because look at spiritual union coming in. So I love this, because not only does this say that is it, those that are connected, I'm going to say any relationship, whether you're coming into a relationship, or you're in a relationship, or the people of surrounding relationship, this is the vibration that is coming in. Your relationships get stronger. You're connect because your faith, because they're saying this gets strong, your faith and your spiritual and connection to source, connection to self. These are the type of people that are coming into your life. Your relationships are on that level. It's a higher level. So the strife, the struggle, and all things that you've had in relationships is coming into an end, because this is what you're moving towards, a higher connection. Some of it's like, some of you are like, I just want to have that intellectual connection with someone that I can really talk to and understanding, and or even working with the type of people will have hold my vision. This is what's coming in. You can trust in that. You don't have to fear. These are the type of people that are coming in. The ones that are leaving, you're coming into this. Um, Choose wisely. I love this card because this card isn't if you look at this, there's a guy on the dock, and when he settles down and he is in that minute quiet coming into self, he sees the path clearly. And that's what spirit says is once you settle down, there's not a lot of choices that can take you off your one path, your true path, the pathway, the soul pathway leads you. See, the birds are leading you because they come quiet. Spirit has been saying, go quiet, go within, shows you the direction that you will. And there's no strife or there's no bumps, there's no conflict in that way. And that's what the message is. When I see it, when I spirit has been telling me, once you're quiet, once you settle and you go in, you see it no matter what, it is there, it's directly there, and you don't have the struggles anymore. It's no more, it's so funny because they're showing me sometimes you get that uneasiness in that stomach, like, oh, the tightness, or, and it's funny because now they're saying, oh, the way I'm feeling is showing the excitement when you're in your heart center. You get excited. Also, that it's like the butterflies, you're on your path. The heaviness in the stomach starts to go because now you know the truth. You are trusting yourself again and trusting what spirit is. See, again, financial material changes. Some, okay, so how they're saying, you may have a struggle for a moment, but here's the thing, the changes are going to be for your highest and best good. You're going to move forward. There's some they're going to feel like you're going to get a loss, but no, it's actually a shift because sometimes we have to release some of that energy within, like, if there's a certain way this is how they're telling me too, currency that is not in alignment energetically, it will move. It's not a loss because actually on the other side, they're showing me on the other side there is a lot more and it opens up. So this is meaning also is connection, people's connection. Some may have a higher connection. You may, I'm hearing like there's an engagement coming too, but also it's money that is coming in a different direction and a different vibration. So financial and material changes. So you may feel like something's being taken, but it's not because you're shifting into something much better. There, I'm hearing you won't lose. You're actually gaining and that's why the mental conflict. Don't get. I'm just hearing like that right now. They're saying bogged down in the details or overanalyze things. When you quiet and you trust, you go within, you start breathing. Don't forget to breathe because that resets everything. You see the way clearly. And they're saying, again, I've been getting this patience. When you have patience, it allows you to take the time to go within. Be patient. It all is coming. And sometimes it's like we need to go. No, no, no. They're saying that actually when they hold you back, and I totally understand this. I've had some stuff that I've been wanting to get out, and I'm realizing why they've held me back by releasing some of the stuff because others over here are prepping for what is coming that I need to bring in. And that is the same with you. It may be held back a project or something being held. It's because it's being prepped for the right people to come in. It's like they're being released over here to come in to fully support what you have in stored for yourself and what you have in stored to give back. I hear a lot of giving back. Here's the connection to the crown chakra. Crown chakra, again, that's connection to source. That is and it's funny, I'm hearing, I always use Om on the crown chakra, and that's what it is. The word is Om, right? You start humming the Om, and it sets you back in alignment. You connect to source. You get it because look at if you've been questioning, am I on the right path, or questioning your life? It's your destiny. You have experiences, but also if this is the time, if it's funny because they're saying it doesn't matter how old you are. This is the time where you are, if you're feeling like, oh, I'm just starting something new, and I'm like, oh no, this is the time to be received, that you will be well received. So do not, I'm hearing, do not fret. You are going to go forward in your life, and then it's going to be a new beginning. I'm telling you, it's your new beginning. So a lot of struggles are coming to an end, a lot of shifts in your life, a lot of new places to be experienced and people to see, and a lot of new connections. I'm even giving a lot of travel of places that you've never seen before. I mean, it could be connections. Here, it's funny because they're even showing me you can be talking to people from another place, like another state, another country, and you see different things. You may even be going there. There's a lot of traveling to new experience and new people, new connections. Um, I'm just hearing your world is about to open up, and that goes, you're like, well, I don't go anywhere. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna see a whole different experience. Trust in that. This world is changing into something beautiful, and that's what's being created, because that's what you want in your life, is new creation, new experiences. See, a lot of closures. This is bringing closures. You're moving. What used to be is being closed, the past, and you're no longer. It's This is what they're saying. You're not carrying your past anymore. It's over. What you are carrying now is what you see, and they're saying mind's eye what you want for your future, because it's going to bring you peace, you guys. What you're moving for will bring you peace. What I'm hearing is that peace is surrounding you, and it's bringing you happiness. Wow, a lot of happiness. The changes that you have made, and you are currently making, and the way you're making it will change. It is going to bring you a lot of happiness. So do not doubt the change. You're stepping into a project. Do not doubt that you are on the right path, or you will know. I'm also hearing that you are going to know the people you need to work with. You'll step away. Um, so you will step away from old and into the new, and it brings you happiness. So you are leaving anything that is no longer for your highest best good, because look, at you have the courage to go forward in your life. You're no longer allowing fear to stop you, because you were like, you've looked back and noticed, I've had fear and I still moved forward and I came out even better. Or I had fear and I did something, but it didn't work out. But you know what? I still shifted into something better, because you're moving. It's movement. It's motion. You have love coming in, and that's what is bringing in what you're creating, and the movements forward. You're creating a love in your whole life, in your environment. Again, you're traveling. I feel some of you are going to be traveling to distant places. A lot of reflection, and you're seeing things that are coming to be. What was heavy, you're moving forward now. You're really moving forward into your life. It's going to bring you a lot of clarity. The things that you're moving, what you're seeing, what you're feeling. I'm hearing, it's so funny, because start giggling, start laughing. Having fun with your life. Enjoy what is coming. Good luck. You've got a lot of good luck, and you're moving forward. So do not fear on the projects that you have wanted to create. I'm hearing like classes and all. You have good luck in it. It's time. It's time to step forward on what you want to create. Lighten your load. So this tells me to lighten your load is like, this is not worrying about everything else. Not worrying how things are going to be. Be present with yourself. You have to have boundaries. That's one of the things I just heard, is boundaries. And check in. And when you start checking in, things start to get easier in your life, because look at a home. I feel some of you may be moving into a new home. It's almost like I'm hearing you're not even expecting it, but there is a new home coming. Also changes in the home, but for the best. It's like, almost like, I don't know if someone's decided to um, remodel, or even to have another home, or that's what's coming in. There's going to be either second home remodeling, also moving into new home, or the energy in your home can start to feel different, because you start to vibe higher. And it's like you're even moving things out or cleaning things out in your home, and it starts to feel a different space, um, feeling much better. Ooh, forgiveness. Forgiveness is so funny, because I have to say this, is you don't have to, if you feel like you're asking for forgiveness and something, you can say this quietly. You don't have to confront the person, or you have to forgive someone. You can just say, or I'm hearing even self, say it to your mind's eye, say it to the energy. It doesn't have to be said to someone if you feel like, oh, but it's just releasing what no longer needs to be in your life. You release it, because that's your past. Any shame, guilt, things that are, or anger about someone or situation, really just let them go. Let yourself have that peace of mind. Um, oh. Mhm. Trust. So trust in the messages you're receiving. I always call them downloads. Those are your guides and your spirit guides, and trust in that. What you're feeling intuitively, what you're feeling. Your trust yourself. The messages you're receiving. Don't dismiss yourself as well. This is why they've said that be quiet. Go within. You will start to trust everything. And here's the thing. I'm also getting people that are coming in, you can trust. The new one people are you're gonna know, but I feel there's with the higher vibration, the spiritual units that are coming, you can trust the situation, trust the people that are coming in. The old energies that you had to deal with are actually moving away. If you're worried about family, they're okay. You're moving into also some I hear there may be a connection, a family is growing, but they're safe. Um, It's almost like the family starts to grow together as far as, like, everyone working together, there is a different vibration in the family because and I'm telling you this, is when you start changing your vibration, you start this reflects onto it they see it, and they will mirror that. So if you want to have less conflict in your family, this is why they're saying, when you start to calm, you go within, you get to see. You don't have to mirror anybody else's energy, they mirror yours and where you wanna go, and the connections you are making. Um, see. Mhm. Someone's birthing something. um, fertility, I love it. Fertility, so creative. What if you have something to be bring forward? You want to create. It is going to be fruitful. Um, if you want a family and you want to start a family, that will be fruitful as well. Fertility is like growth, it's rebirth, it's a not rebirth, I'm sorry. They're saying it's a birth, right? It's a birth of what you want to bring forth. Your work, love life, home, anything you right now they're saying anything you go forth to do, it is going to expand and come in because you have the strength to do it. The strength to bring forth the things that you want in your life. So let's see. I use my angel cards today. These are the sort of like, let's see what they say. See what they have to say. Angels have to say for the wisdom circle this week. And remember these messages are timeless. So whenever you go back, listen, or you'll hit it's gonna continue. It doesn't end. Um, there's always more to be had. Don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive. If there was a conflict or a misunderstanding, actually, it's going to change. There's going to be, it's communication. I hear it's, if something was said and it was misconstrued, it's actually going to be fixed. There's going to be a relationship repaired. And also what I'm getting is that the relationships are going to become stronger. You will meet someone and it's going to be a stronger relationship. It's like what you had in the past, that energy with that if you're like, oh, I've always had these type of energies and relationships, excuse me, that's actually being healed and there's a different energy coming in. Be honest with yourself. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth, then let source take it from there. What do you truly want? You have to, we always asking it, but it's like that quietness, and you go in your heart center and you ask yourself your heart. And I notice when I've done this, things have changed in that direction. What I want, when I got truly truthful with myself, and they're asking you to be truthful with yourself. What do you truly want? Then you stand in your heart. You can even place your hand on your heart and just say, hey, say it out loud. You can be by yourself and say it. What opens my heart? What do I want? When I stand there and I want to um I would say, how do I want to present and give back and to help? And that's when everything opens up and I can see a path clearly in that alignment, the truth. So this is where it's being truly what you do, true to yourself and what you want in your life and who you want around you. And it's becoming really clear on what you want, how your life to be, the relationships you want. Let's see. Oh, they're talking today. Trust in the divine purpose. This experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on the path of growth. You keep going forward, and it's like I'm hearing they're listening to you. You just it's like the quietness you get to see is don't fear the purpose of what you hear. Don't question like it's like don't question it. You know I'm sorry. They don't want me to say that. It's when you're in your heart center, you know clearly what you truly are here to do. And to learn the experiences, the connection, and I have to say this because they're saying it's time to play. It's having fun. Remember, as a child, we were open to everything we can see. Our heart's desire, what we wanted to experience. They're saying, remember that. That helps. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out the joyous experience to bring balance into your life. You know, when I decide to have fun with creating and just having fun, like I that's the most creative. Actually, I get more done instead of like, oh, this is work. I got to get this done. And that's the most resistance I have. But I'm like, I'm just going to let it flow and it just flows much better. So they're asking you, have fun. If you wanted to create, like, let's say I'm hearing like your book, a chapter, and you're struggling because you're like, I got to get this done. Take a moment, take a step back and say, okay, what's the subject? How do I have fun with that? And it's going to flow. You open up. You actually get open to receive those messages that and the guidance that you're looking for. Whoa. Okay. Okay. All right. I love this. And I've always felt this way. Be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. When you're when you're authentic and you're not trying to mask or be what someone thinks you should be or society what you need to be, the more authentic you are, that's when people really see. When you don't care of how you look or even how you say when you are in your self and you're quiet, you are that's where you shine. People see that. You don't have to put on this persona. Be who you are because that smile, that energy reflects that. So be who you truly authentically want to be. Wear funny clothes, wear something funny. That's I sometimes I do that. I'll put some just because I want to have fun with your life. That's your authentic self. Be your child self. Be fun. Enjoy life. Don't, and what I'm hearing is don't let anyone or outside the influences say you have to do it this way. Do it your own way. March to your own beat, right? Your own drum beat. Stay the course. Um, Again, see, stay the course. Stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. So if you're feeling like, oh, I'm not on my path, or I should change my path, no, you're like it's taking too long, or I'm not, you're not sure. They're saying no, you're right where you're supposed to be. Trust in that. They're going to guide your way. They're showing you the path. Trust. This is how they've shown me, and I know for me, if I wasn't meant for me, they wouldn't have shown it to me. That's how I see it. It wouldn't have been in my path. Sometimes if it doesn't work out, I realize, oh, I needed that. I did get something out of it. I might not have done the whole thing or gone to the place or that situation, but I started something in the beginning and I did receive and I'm supposed to move on. So it's flowing, right? Be like the water. You have to have your life. Be water. Just go with the flow and it guides your path. There's no resistance. Be free, be light. Angel Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actually working on this situation. I'm here and helping you. So, this is telling me you are perfectly protected and safe, and you're going through what you need to go through, and you're not alone. You're protected. Don't be afraid to do the things, don't be afraid to experience, and be free. If it doesn't work, okay, shift. Remember, you got to pivot. I always say, like your offense, just pivot through everything. Like it's not even defense, because defense, I always say, it gets resistant. Be the offense, just flow right now. It's right now, and I'm hearing is to be more flowing, be like the water, just go with it. And they're showing me projects and things are going to start be moving in that because of that flow. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. And this is funny. And doesn't mean you go out and take a class and all that. This is the flow. There's things that you will come up and you see. Take what it is and flow through it. You may not finish it. This is another thing I've learned. You may not finish that book. Maybe you just needed that chapter and that flow, and then it comes back around and you get another piece. And that's the thing, is you're gathering, right? The chi, the life, you're just coming in and gathering and bringing it forth. And it's that flow that helps that energy move forward. And they said, all is in perfect timing. This is it. It's time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. So this is the thing, you do not have to struggle any longer. It is all in perfect timing. Where you're at right now, if things you're like, this project is not coming on, this thing hasn't been settled, it is being settled. And then when you start to flow and just okay, I know I'm moving forward. Everything's going to be okay. And it doesn't matter how the outcomes, I know where I'm going. I am staying true. And it will start to flow much easier. Um, I'm going to see what Goddess Isis has to say for the community. So I'll call on Goddess Isis to see what the message she has to say for the Wisdom Circle community for this energetic period. Ooh. Okay, there we go. See what she has to say. Talisman of potency. Sacred tools and objects can become an extension of your energy field, focusing your power and intention, helping you heal the split between spirit and matter, bringing physical matter more deeply into life and life. You are encouraged to work with sacred materials in a conscious way to help your own healing and enjoyment of the material world as a part of your spiritual practice. And that's just asking you to like create an altar or create a space for you where you have that moment to take that moment to go within, to have that space, to have connection to source. And if you don't believe in like God and all that, believe in yourself. Have that space to go within. What is your heart desire? What is it leading you? Create that little altar. I started doing that, and things are changing because I take a moment to come and concentrate and send my intentions out, and it's really does help you to get centered and to remember who you are. To start that practice, it's important. Serpent of fire, do not assess your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have ever been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of, and Isis helps you now. So this is the God, divine God, Isis asking you. It's having that blinders on and keeping forward and listening. We're not looking to the past. We're letting that go. But it's what we see now and what we see in our future. So basically, it's keeping your blinders on, and what you're hearing for your future, what you have seen, what you have felt. You are moving towards that. The brother in darkness. Whenever negative energy is present, it is a sign that we are ready to move more deeply into our feminine divine power. You shall overcome any negative energy with grace and triumph. Stay in your heart. There is no need to be afraid. Here's the thing. This is what I've learned because I've been doing this work for a while, and I've noticed that some energies don't want you to move forward, don't want you to succeed, and that's why God and the spirits have been saying, put the blinders on, because when you say, I am no longer going back into the past, the traumas, and I accept it, I love you, but I'm no longer in that energy, and you release it to the light, you move forward in your life a lot faster. You stay on the vision that you want. Those things that try to stop you start to move out of your way, and it becomes much easier. Um, I'm just hearing like right now they're saying even doubt, even fear, even things like you want to say that you're not worthy enough, or you still need information. You gather you're not as they're saying quit comparing to anybody. That's when you go within and you know your path. You've been seen, you've been shown, you have felt it. They say keep it going forward. The dark mysteries. The dark goddess calls you to her inner chamber, where she holds a test and a gift for you. The test is your willingness to meet and release the fears within that have been secretly holding you back. The gift is freedom, peace, opportunity, prosperity in all its forms. Will you accept her call? Your time for deeper initiation is here. This is what I'm telling you. What do you want? What is truly in your heart? This is all comes down to heart. When you stand in your heart, nothing gets in your way. No darkness, no memories, no trauma. It starts to move out because you stay focused on what in your heart. It opens up. It's like I always see. They always show it to me this way. It's like a movie when there is darkness and the light comes in, and as the darkness moves out, where all things was all bad, not growing, everything was dead, and right behind it, you've seen this in cartoons. Everything's beautiful. There's light, there's life, there's everyone's connected, right? It's not a separation, it's everyone's connected. There's laughter, there's unity. And that's what happens when you stay in that and you just release, you keep going forward and connections. Wings of Isis. You have a special spiritual relationship with the angelic worlds. Part of your soul purpose is to birth angelic consciousness and values such as fearlessness, compassion, and service into the human culture. This oracle also brings you angelic assistance, intervention, and confirmation too. Your faith. It doesn't have, I always say call on the angels. There are angels you can call on. It starts with really having faith in yourself and moving forward. Because we're taught to look out for faith. We're taught to look for something else. But what I have, Spirit has told me, and what I've learned, the more that I have faith in myself, the more I trust myself and my heart where I want to go. Things have been much easier. I don't have those times any as much now where I had the fear and it stops me and I can't go forward because I can't see it. Since I've been really focused in May when they've been telling me like that big message is we have those blinders and we've already seen that. We know, we felt it. The messages that we're going forward and where we want to go. You would not be doing the practices or going forward or learning things if it wasn't meant for you on your path. You are in the right place in the right position in the right time. Don't be afraid. Continue to go forward. And it's funny because I'm hearing when you get that fear, that anxiety, remember to take the 5 breaths. Remember, the first one is your breath of life. When you release it, release it. Feel your body. The fourth one is going to be assessing your body. Let it all the energy feel that the force, the white light coming in. Feel your fingers all the way to your feet. Connection to earth. Connection to God. And then when you get to 3, right, as you are calm, and then 2 is safe, and then 1 is at peace. And that will bring you the vision forward. So I wish you love and light, and thank you for being here at the Wisdom Circle, and continue moving forward. And then I'm hearing, and don't be afraid to connect with others. You're not alone in this journey. And that's what you have to realize. We are all one, we're all connected. And so if you have a question, if you're not sure, reach out to someone, reach out to me, reach out to, people who are moving forward. Sometimes it's even if you're like, well, they won't know. Sometimes even just bouncing something off of someone gives you clarity, right? Helps them as well. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Have a good one. Have a good week.